Hey everybody, it's time for your favorite subject, Tyler Glockner, and his wonderful world of what happened to me and all the excuses he likes to give. I don't know how many of you guys have seen his his DUI arrest footage, but it is here courtesy of Lions Ground. He did do an upload a couple days ago that had I guess background music. This one doesn't have it, so we can hear the audio clearer. So let's get poppin', let's hear it.
Yeah, I seen that and it came back on the road. He got way back there. I literally just got here. He's down in the cruiser. Okay. That's all I want to do, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He's got a route to a certain extent. Driver's license information already is marked as such and some number. You can drop this off. They'll probably get over to me. Okay, I'll have to be here for a little bit. Okay, that's fine. I can do it. He's got his can on. Yeah, that's fine.
So they got a call right away, hit a mailbox.
Did he, I got this. Well, I asked him, I said, I asked him if he'd been drinking today, and he gave me a story about girls.
So I don't know if you heard that, but he said he's wobbly on his feet, and he asked him if he was drinking, and he gave him some story about girls, and that's all I heard, so let's just keep going. Okay, I hate when it does this. I think the guy turns off his cam from time to time. They're assessing the damage. Definitely a Jeep. Definitely in the hole. In the ditch. What was that?
Hey, go up there. Who's coming out to my name? I'm going to step on that hair for me, okay? Come out here with me. Yeah, everything's alright. Any weapons on you or anything? Okay. Any weapons in the vehicle? No guns? You got CCW or anything? None that you know of? Okay, just go back here with me. Just
I honestly didn't know what he was asking of me either. He was like, any CCW? I don't know what the hell that means. Any CCW? Anybody know what that is? Comment below.
Hey, that's your Jeep? Yeah. Okay. Hey, come over here. Come on, go in against the car. Yeah. Steady there. Just lean up against the cruiser. Just lean it. Turn around. Face me. Face me. Lean up against the cruiser there. Can you tell me what happened? Yeah. What happened with your Jeep? What's your Jeep doing in the ditch there?
For those of you not aware, you're going to hear a male sometimes. He's next to me. It is Ben, TromaBen. He has his own YouTube channel. You want to tell him what it is? It's Gen X Reviews.
Yes, I'm just if in case she doesn't hear.
Yeah, he actually can hear this a little better than me. So he picks up on something I might not hear.
Maybe a CCW could be a controlled something.
I have no idea. A car-controlled weapon? That's pretty much what he had.
Yeah.
God, I hate that. They do this often. Like, I think they're talking to him and then they mute out.
Was it redacted?
Possibly.
Maybe that's when they turn off. They're like, okay, Tyler, this is the government conspiracy.
Oh, no, there's no one else in the car that I know of. Yeah, there's nobody in there.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Let's go back a little bit.
Yeah, where he said there's a hooker in his wife's Jeep.
I don't know if that's what he says, but as well.
No, I'm not calling him. He said, how much do you have to drink today? Before you got in the car, or while you was in the car, how much do you have to drink? Drink here and there. There's a bottle of something there in the console. What's that? A clear bottle.
It's salvia juice.
Your wife?
That's your wife's.
The what? Oh, no, there's no one else in the car that I know of. Yeah, there's nobody in there.
So I think he's trying to blame the alcohol on somebody else that's supposedly in the car in his head, but isn't there. Just an observation.
How many pills?
How many pills did you take?
So he takes medicine for sleep, I think.
Which is the ambient.
Okay, well, I think I know I'm not very good on medications or anything like that, but tell you what I'm going to do. I want you to come back here, back to the truck here. Come here, sir. And just lean against this truck, okay? Okay, so face me. Okay. And just lean against the truck. Lean up against it. There you go. Alright, all I have to do is follow my pins with your eyes, okay? Expect alcohol. You've been drinking. I can smell it on you, okay? Well, you said you was drinking throughout the day. Well, anyway, follow my pins with your eyes, okay? Did you hit your head? If you went off the road, you had a line, did you hit your head? Hit your head? Okay. Put your hands in your cheeks like this for me. Keep your head from moving, okay? Your head can't move during this test. Put your hands in your cheeks for me. Watch my pins with your eyes. See my pin in front of your eye? What's my thumb doing? Alright.
It's like he's a toddler. They're like, what's my thumb doing, buddy? He's like, he's going back and forth. Yay!
Well, I think he obviously hit his head. Maybe that's why he can't make a video now and he's just acting really crazy on Twitter, because he did sustain a head injury. I mean, that is very possible. But what they're saying about him not drinking, how he always says that, he's so full of shit because he drank throughout the day.
Curse.
Or he's full of it because he throughout the day.
Yeah,
I mean, I know it was this is Thanksgiving or the day after.
This is Thanksgiving, but
So
I'm gonna play again.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open. Follow my pin, okay? So today to stop, okay? All right. Yeah, really steady on your feet there. Don't you fall over. No, keep your head still. Just move your eyes. Okay. Well, yeah, you did. Stay right there, okay?
I didn't hear what he said there. Why he would say, yeah, but yeah, you did.
Oh, he's saying, he's failing the test, and I think the officer realizes that, and he doesn't want to hear his bull crap, so he's just like, oh yeah, you're doing fine. Because later on he gets angry, and he's just like, this test
I didn't hear that, so I'm gonna go through it.
No,
again.
that's gonna be a little coming up.
Maybe.
I can't finish the test. He's like gun steady, so I'm just gonna.
I think he's drunk.
Yeah, then you guys say you can't finish the test.
Yeah.
How you doing, Jerry? So, maybe taking some pills and coffee drinking.
Pills and drinking.
You notice that
Alright.
no cars come down this road?
Yeah, I did. Luckily for Tyler, no cars are going down that road. And I'm guessing it's because it is Thanksgiving, already in Thanksgiving Day. I'm not sure what time this footage is for, but he's really lucky in a way because had that road been more populated, had it been the next day
during the week,
yeah, anything, he could have killed somebody, and
that could have been someone or a kid or even an animal where that mailbox was.
The fact that he hit that thing and just drove away, like, you know, my friends were hit by a drunk driver. Two of my friends were hit by a drunk driver. One was drug under a tire 77 feet. Another one got thrown in a snowbank. They were 12 years old at the time. This is why this bothers me so much. The guy that did it, he drove away. He didn't stick around.
That's what he tried to do.
Yeah. He drove away. He was driving a 4x4. The only way that he got caught is because there were 6 kids there, and he hit 2 of them. The other kids that were there, that I know, my friends, they saw the truck, and when they saw that, they were able to describe the truck. Now, when they went to the guy's house, and they looked in the grill of the truck, and they found hair and blood from hitting my friend. And my friends almost died. They had collapsed lungs and everything. They had to have surgery. They're still not right. My friend was really messed up even to this day. She's not completely right. My other friend, I don't really talk to anymore. But the thing, and you know what the guy was? He was a pastor. So, you know, I don't take this stuff lightly. I don't think that, oh, it's just a DUI. Everybody gets them. I don't get them. I don't drink and drive. Like, that's ridiculous to say something like that. Because, you know, it's people like this. It's people like Tyler who are responsible for, like, hitting and running and almost killing 2 of my friends. You know? And trust me, you know, I have family members have done stupid shit doing this. You don't do this. You don't do this. This isn't something you take lightly. And I'm gonna show you that he did. But first, we're gonna finish up this video, or this part of the video, and then I'm gonna show you how lightly he actually took this.
Those police are being so fair with him. They're not in his face. They're not attacking him.
It's probably because he's telling them all about the aliens. What happened was he's pulling a Tom Petty right now. They're landing in Malibu. And he just goes off the road. No, R.I.P. Tom Petty.
He's just so messed up that he painted this picture of abuse and how the mighty have fallen.
It's not Monday.
No, just another comment. Due to this condition, we're unable to perform the test.
Can you hear? You're sniffing and moving your hair out.
He's talking about that. Okay.
They pulled up here before we got here.
If you put headphones on, you can hear it a lot better.
Yeah, I can't tell it.
But he claims when he got pulled over that a hooker came up to him saying that she had stuff to sell him.
I'm sorry. I didn't want that playing while you were talking. What were you saying?
If you put on headphones, you can hear him talking about, and this is what the cops keep referencing over and over.
Okay, just say what he's talking
about. That there was a woman, the hooker, that came up to this car while he was in the ditch saying that if she would bring him somewhere, she knew where to get more stuff. And you can tell when he puts his two hands up and puts them down, like, more stuff in this video. Like, go back a minute, you'll see him put his hands down.
I'm not going back, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about, that she could get him stuff.
I don't know. I think that he thinks he's Richard Gere right now when Julia Roberts walked up.
Go inside, get warm. Okay. He's not even handcuffed.
What? Take a seat, that's what we do.
Like, wow.
Give me a rundown what that stuff is. No weapons in there?
Then they're going through his stuff.
Yeah. They're trying to figure out what the clear liquid is. I think it was that
No,
alien,
they could read it. They already read it.
that alien
No,
vodka.
they say exactly what it is.
And they mentioned Ambien.
Alright, but I know. Wait. I'm looking at the pill box.
You think he called the police on himself?
No. It's the second time I tried to upload this. So my audio didn't work, so I'm a little agitated.
I think it started like this. It was back on the other side of the curve. And then we got a mailbox, and then somebody came out there. You guys. Oh, yeah. We're from squad here. I'm going to start pictures. And then once they give you a check out. Yeah. Well, if you want to start down in the mailbox and picture, right here.
So he had Ambien, alprazolam or whatever. It's a benzo for those who don't know. Suboxone, which is a drug you take when you have become, or when you're an opiate addict, basically. But you get to be like a hardcore opiate addict to like get prescribed that stuff. Usually you're a heroin addict, or you are a you take methadone, which is like a step from taking. It's like heroin, methadone, Suboxone, or he took like perk 80s, because they don't usually just give you Suboxone if you're like a low tier, pain med prescribed person. And for Tyler to be taking like something like, even say a Percocet 80 milligram, he probably wasn't prescribed that. I'm telling you right now, because it's very, very hard to get them. But then again, I don't know, because the pills he have are very strange to be prescribed. Like, they don't usually prescribe Ambien anymore at all. And Xanax at the same time.
Rockstar cocktail.
Yeah, pretty much is what like Heath Ledger basically died on.
And Suboxone's like, it's an opiate blocker.
Yeah, opiate blocker, but it still causes respiratory depression, which means you literally stop breathing from these medications combined. And also he's saying it's Zoloft. Zoloft is it's a run-of-the-mill SSRI. It's for depression. I'm on it. It's not a big deal. But I will tell you this: when you take it and you're and you drink alcohol, you don't black out. You get angry. It makes you violent. So, when it comes to like a DV, like a domestic violence charge, and he's taking that and possibly drinking, I can definitely see how that could happen, because, I've been very volatile. That's why I don't drink alcohol anymore. But basically the stuff he's taking is, it's very bad.
Especially with drinking.
Yeah, and this isn't the first time we've heard the words Suboxone come up for him. Actually, there have been reports back, I think it was 2011, where he was also prescribed Suboxone, which means that he has had a battle with an addiction, either that or, because it's not, I'll just say this, it's not typical for somebody to be prescribed Suboxone for like 9 years. That's not a thing. They take you off of it. They take you off it because they want you on the road to recovery. But what he's on right now is the road to
maintenance.
Yeah, like, you can't take all this stuff. It's not good, because the two things that you can withdraw and die on, opiates isn't one of them, but it is Xanax, and it is alcohol. If you become addicted to either one of these medications and you abruptly stop taking them, you can have seizures and you can die.
You can look all that stuff up.
Yeah, you can find all that stuff, but I figured that a lot of people don't know this information. I know, because I've known people that have been prescribed them. I've been prescribed medications throughout my time. So it's, these are just things that,
And that type of medication, you need to have drug tests from your doctor. You need to be going to some sort of NA or AA meetings. I mean, this ain't just
What's NA? Narcotics Anonymous?
Narcotics. A is alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, I used to work for a mental health facility where I worked specifically with addicts and addictions. So I know these drugs. I know exactly what they do. Well, no, they took them to jail. So here, oh wow, it's so funny, because I actually didn't even know that I had this up, but I want to tell you about how Tyler feels about his arrest video, his DUI. So number 20 Popcorn says, by now I would assume the dash cam footage of your arrest is all over YouTube now. Stay strong, Tyler, stay strong, positive, ignore, sorry, I keep clicking my microphone. Stay strong and positive, ignore haters, but also truthful, be truthful to your fans. They will respect you more for it, right? Yeah, we all agree with that. He said, this is January 23rd. Yeah, I saw it. It's the most boring 40 minutes of video anyone could see. 40 minutes of me and the police politely talking to one another, and never once was I put in handcuffs. So riveting. So it just goes to show you his mentality based on the situation. He just does not give a shit.
Well, I thought he was beat up. Oh, now it's...
No, he was beat up in jail.
Oh, in the jail.
In the jail. I don't know when he was in the jail. I know he spent 3 days in the jail for, and speaking of which was, okay, that his DUI was November 28th. Well, on 12/1, which is only technically 2 days later, because it's at 4 in the morning, magically his car was stolen. That same very car was stolen by some hooker. Ha! Can you believe that? Because I can't. I don't know.
In Ohio?
So, in Ohio, yeah.
Was he trying to
District 20
get
apparently.
the insurance money?
Oh, let's read. Because I did read this to you guys before, but I'm just going to run down through it. He met an unknown female online for sex, listed as suspect number 1. He agreed to meet her at listed location. He stated that when he arrived at the house, he was advised to go on in. And when he went in, the female closed the door, and there were about 3 other male blacks in the house. I don't know. You know, the only thing I can think is that he was like bleeped out of his mind, and he said there's 3 men in black. And while this guy's typing this, he's like, 3 men in black, and he's like, so 3 black men, three male blacks, 3 male blacks, 3 male blacks. That's what I'm gonna type up.
Yeah.
Because like, how does that make any, like, nobody types like this. Somebody goes 3 male blacks. I'm gonna make 3 African Americans. Like, I don't understand why this is such a weird lingo. A female and 1 male black, listed as suspect 2, advised him to drive to their local gas station and take money out of the ATM. He stated that he drove the listed vehicle up to the ATM and attempted to take the money out, but his car was declined. He stated he went out and he told them the situation. They asked for his card and the PIN. They drove off in his vehicle. He also said that his personal property was inside the vehicle and that was taken. He used the phone at the gas station to call the police. They came an hour and a half later. Hour and a half later. You know, because, like, when he got in the accident, they were there like that. This happens, they were like, this son of a... And how do we know it's Tyler? Okay. We know it's Tyler because this is him. Victim number 1 is Tyler Glockner, address redacted, which is good because they actually did that on this website, which they haven't done in the other ones.
On the official police website.
On the official, yeah, this is an unofficial web report, but this is columbuspolice.org. This is a real report, so anybody wants to say, these are fake. No, yeah. They're not. They're not fake. These are real. You know, I know the one was like an unofficial jail photo of him, but it was the real photo regardless. It's just unfortunate.
It's all public record.
So it lists all the things that were stolen. I can't even go to the next thing of this because it does have his license plate on it, and I do not want to put that out. But it does mention that it is the Jeep Wrangler. It were $30,000. Not only that, but his computer was apparently stolen. His Samsung Galaxy Plus, $800 listed as. His backpack laptop case, $40. His over-the-counter prescription drugs.
So is that why you need to get a new laptop?
Yeah, that's why he needed to get a new laptop, because apparently it was stolen. You know, I wonder if they recovered the vehicle. I wonder. I just wonder. You know how easy it is to pay somebody to take your car and pretend you stole it? So I don't know who he did this for. Did he do this for the police, or did he do this for his wife to try to say, like, you know,
yeah,
like, I don't even understand. This is just a weird thing. It's like 2 days later, magically, your car was stolen? Wait, how was it stolen 2 days later? He spent like a day or 2 in jail.
And then he had an itching for sex for a prostitute at 4 a.m.
Yeah, well, doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't think nobody stole this. I think that he planned this to try to get the insurance money from knocking into a mailbox and stuff and needed the dough.
Because it's weird that even in that arrest video, he's talking about a
hooker. Yeah, like he's coming up with this, he's devising the plot already ahead of time before it's scheduled. He's like, there's a hooker. Wait, that's not today. That's in like 2 days. Damn. There will be a hooker. She was in the passenger seat. She left the vodka. Here. And yeah, they do say it's vodka. They do pour it out on camera. A lot of people are saying, why would they do that? That's evidence. Hey, guys, I would like you to know something about being arrested. See, that's not evidence. Alcohol is not evidence. When you can't pass a sobriety test, no evidence needed. And the thing is, it's on camera.
The empty bottle's evidence.
They don't even need the empty bottle. You know what they take as evidence, depending on which state you live in and depending on the laws, they'll take pot. They'll take pot as evidence if you were driving. They take his pills as evidence, no, but they'll give it back to him. But they'll take pictures of all this stuff.
Drive away.
They can't drive. They can't take
still
the empty container. It's
still considered open container.
I mean, but they can take the pot. So why can they take the pot?
What can they take the pot?
What can they take the pot? Am I Italian? What can they take the pot?
Because there's an actual law put in place. You can't drive around with open container, even though it had a top. It's still considered open.
No, I know that, but why can't a cop not drive?
Why can't a cop? Because, like I said,
I think a cop could do it. I just don't think because alcohol is not illegal. Alcohol is not illegal, therefore it does not need to be put as
needs to
evidence.
Be tested to make sure it's those actual things.
Yeah, because you can lie and you can actually stick pills in a whole different bottle and say that they're this when they're not. So
yeah, say it's aspirin.
But alcohol is alcohol usually, unless he put something in there, which we don't know. I mean, it'd be funny if it was just water and he's dumping out water. Like.
This is for all those aliens that are dead.
I tip my 40 to my alien homies. So let's go to something new. Let's talk about Tyler's Patreon. Let's go here. Okay.
This is the saddest of it all.
This is the stupidest of all.
942. Oh, thank you. Someone actually left.
Calm down.
So it was 943.
It was, it was 949 earlier this week. Now it's 942. Hopefully that number keeps dropping, or it just goes away entirely, because he did dox Lions Ground by putting out an email. Even if he faked it or not, I don't know, but I can tell you this: you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to put out the email and have all these people go after the guy, because that's called targeted harassment.
Everything that is a problem.
Next.
Like, look, these just sound like, what is this? Those his parents wearing his shirts?
No, I don't really care who they are. It's just, somebody sending pics. It doesn't really matter. It happened on June 5th. So from May 23rd to June 5th. And then we're going, he apparently has
his last video.
Yeah, a new video is up. I guess he did an early. It's October 12th, 2019.
That's the last alien video. And since then, there hasn't been an alien video.
Are you sure it was October 12th? Because I don't have the date.
Patrons. Yeah, because any other video has been him talking. But if you look at the other one, he hasn't even sent in his buttons and stickers to his patrons since November.
I didn't even bother with that. That was actually June.
I'm just saying.
The last time that he sent one was June 3rd. What
are these people getting?
I don't know. So 942 people. I don't know why it says out of 1,798. But if he did get to 1,798, which he didn't, I was wrong. I initially thought this, but I just figured out that I was wrong. This is what he says he would do. I will send myself to Mars via homemade rocket. What are you, a flat earther now? And plant a Secureteam flag in the dirt next to the alien base, because that's never gonna happen, right?
Next to the alien
$8.99. He reached this one. It says so. I will hold an official Secureteam meet and greet where you can come and together and enjoy a fun night of talking and dinner. Alien con, anyone?
Yeah,
there's a con. It's just not an alien.
They're pissed that he didn't do that.
Oh, so you did talk to some of his Patreons?
Well, they thought that he would at least make another channel where people can have a meet and greet.
We're getting there. We're getting there. God, you're so far ahead of things. Just leave it alone.
That's what you said, meet and greet.
This is an actual meet and greet, though. This is a physical meetup that he's going to have a dinner with them. He didn't do this, as far as apparently what Ben says. I don't have any intel on this.
No.
But if any of you guys happen to have been Patreons, did you guys get invited to a dinner and a meet and greet and go to an alien con, or were you just conned by an alien? So then his 539 he said he would create a second channel dedicated to interviewing viewers about their experiences and other notable UFO researchers. Kind of filled this one. Because he did put on like Bob Lazar and stuff like that. He did put on researchers, but I don't recall him ever putting on any viewers. And if he created a second channel, do you guys know about it? Because I don't. I know that people are creating channels right now with his logo because, after he hasn't been around, I think that's not the greatest thing to do, because you just seem like you're hacking now. So it's dumb.
I don't think
if you're gonna make a UFO channel, just make your own. Just don't do this. He should have taken this seriously.
Because you know what, people would. Aren't these supposed to be like real milestones?
Real goals. My goal says that I'll create a Discord once I reach $300 a month. I'm not gonna, you know. Who knows if I'll ever get that? By the way, I have a Patreon, guys. Link will be in the description.
But like, I feel
and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stop talking.
He didn't do that. He didn't
so
do
180 reached. Tyler will personally break into a secret government base and hold a sit-down interview with an alien. Yeah, because that happened. Yeah. So that's his Patreon. I'm done there. I'm done with this guy. Then I have some stuff here. He was basically responding to me about things, but then again, he was also he was saying things and then saying them wrong again. So it basically is going downward. He said he just wants to get back to making UFO videos. He thinks people are tired of hearing about his personal life. Honestly, he's tired of talking about it. He never lied. He never hit his wife. And even the DUI was due to an interaction with new medication it was on. I just want to work. Okay. And then he says, I had admitted that I have been going through some major depression. Okay, Zoloft. And things have been have happened in my life, and I'm not perfect, and all I'm trying to do is move forward, and that's all I have to say on the matter. So, okay. Then he says, like I said, I'm not perfect, and I admit that I drank. This one's important. And I admit that I drank, which is more of me attempting to self-medicate due to the depression. Guys, no, I don't drink. And for the last time, I'm not perfect, and people make mistakes, and I have more than paid for those mistakes. Believe me, I apologize to everyone. So that's his half-ass apology. But wait. Down, not here. Hold on. He says this initially, and then I got mad, and I actually yelled at him for it. He says, everything I said about the DUI was true. I had recently put on an antidepressant medication, and I had a drink with my wife at dinner, and the next thing I know, I blacked out and woke up in my car in the ditch. There's nothing more to the story. But wait, you just said, like I said, I'm not perfect. I admit I drank. It was me attempting to self-medicate. Self-medicate drinking versus having a drink with your wife for dinner is two different things. That's like, oh, honey, let's have a toast. This is like, I hate my life. You know, there's two different types of drinking. He's saying he did one, and he's saying he did another, and that bothers me.
And in the video, he says he had a fight with his wife, and she told him to leave, and he left.
What?
In the police video, when he says what happened, if you listen to it on the headphones, he said he was at home with his wife, and they got into a fight, and he left.
There you go, and that's before the DV charge. You know, like, because I said there's been some uploads with clear audio. He had 8 or so pill bottles in his car, a bottle of vodka. He tries to say it was his wife or a hooker. He's on Suboxone, Xanax, Zoloft, and Ambien. That's a deadly cocktail. I didn't say anything rude. And he said, dude, people make mistakes, and I know it's easy for you to convict me on the internet with all that you have read is a police report. No, dude, I watched a video. Did you not read that I watched a video? But I assure you that there's much more to the story, but I don't know anybody an explanation about my personal life. You show me someone who's perfect. Baby, I'm not perfect, but guess what? I don't crash into mailboxes either. So, the thing I got mad at... Hold on, I'm going to find it. Damn. Alright, well, I don't know where it is. Sorry, I hate when I waste time doing something. When you guys... Oh, okay, yeah. Then it's when he said, oh yeah, everything I said about the DUI was true. He had a drink with dinner. That's when I was like, oh my god, because this was a whole different post he did this on. I said, oh my god, you're doing it again. They can hear the medications you're on and know not all are for depression, and watch the bottle of vodka get taken out of your car and dumped. Don't do this to them, man. Come on, dude. Like, I'm talking about his fans. Like, I was technically a Secureteam fan. I enjoyed watching his videos, even though I knew a lot of them were crap. Like, I was just like, you know, if I was up late at night, I'm like, oh, look, I like this music. I like his intros. You know, like, he actually had some good takes, and then he had some really bad ones. You know, like, some things I'm like, yo, dude, that's literally a reflection. I don't know how you don't know that, or you know that. I guess he does, because after everything I've found out since. So this is his DUI, which was actually, and this is a mistake I made in my first video, by the way, so I'm retracting the thing that I said about the 1210 versus 1128, thinking that he had 2. He had 1. It's because he wasn't processed. His charge wasn't done until 1210. So journal entry filed, defendant waived counsel. Means he didn't even want a lawyer. He entered a plea of guilty. He entered a plea of guilty. Nobody held a gun to his head and said, plead guilty. He pled guilty. He didn't even want a lawyer. He didn't even want a lawyer.
And he has money to buy a lawyer.
Yeah, but the thing is, he didn't even want one.
Because he knew he was guilty.
Yeah, but he's telling all of us that none of this happened. You guys know me. I take a drink maybe once on New Year's Eve. Like, seriously, dude? You pled guilty to drinking and driving. And you didn't even ask. You waived your right to a lawyer. Like, come on, man.
Hey, show me someone who's perfect. Like, dude, hey.
So
gaslighter.
he has to pay a bunch of money for a long time, kind of. And then his license is suspended as of December 11th for an entire year because of what he did. And good, because I don't want that guy on the road with anybody. That has nothing to do with nothing. And here's him just attacking people. So Geekcraft says he's tweaked out again, making up stories. And then Tyler says, the only one making up stories is you, sweetheart. Right. Geekcraft's a dude. But, alright, Tyler called me a dude, but he called Geekcraft a sweetheart. So I'm really curious.
That head injury is severe.
He don't even know who's what. Now get a life and stop obsessing about what I'm doing. Sound good? Mm-hmm.
Do you have any of his tweets against ground?
Lions Ground? I think I got rid of them all. Then Area 503, somebody was talking crap to him, and he said, I didn't make a name for myself by insulting Tyler. I made a name for myself. He did make a video, and it was actually not a bad video towards him. He was just like, I hope for the sake of everything you're okay, man, and stuff like that. He has 50 videos. That's an amazing achievement. It has nothing to do with Secure Team or Tyler or his lies. I've earned the right to have an opinion, and he does. Because anybody who is subbed to Tyler or who watches his ads, because you know what? We can have ad blocker. We don't have to watch your ads, Tyler. We don't have to give you AdSense money either. So then Tyler says, come and talk to me about achievements when you put out 1,000 videos like I have and change the UFO research game forever. Until then, keep your mouth shut about the things you have no clue you're talking about. Yo, you changed the UFO research game forever? Really, Bob Lazar? How'd you do that? Really? Like, seriously, dude. You're an uploader. You're a commentator. You're basically doing what I'm doing right now all the time.
Yeah, MBB changed the game.
MBB was just taking temperatures at first. I was just watching them take temperatures. Okay, and this is Tyler's crazy Antarctica thing that he had going on for a couple of days there. January 24th. Of course, I'll have a new video up tonight. It's about Antarctica, which is always one of my favorite topics. That's not the beginning tweet. This is a different tweet. And then, Geekcraft goes, I'll be there to debunk it. Which is funny.
He's funny.
Okay, yeah, here's his thing. This is where he docks his lying Instagram. He says, here is one of my emails from one of my biggest haters who goes by the name of Lions Ground, begging me for money last year because I have such a big heart.
Yeah,
I took pity on him and helped him. And once the money stopped, he was right back trying to destroy me. LOL. The irony. You know what? The timing doesn't even add up there because Lions Ground just put his channel back in like last month. And the money would have ran out according to the dates, May. So where's that amount of time?
Did this tweet because Lions Ground leaked the police video.
Yeah, that's the whole reason.
This is payback.
And here's Lions Ground thing. And first, you can't put somebody, because somebody said put the path up. Tyler never did that. Tyler never actually put the email path up, which kind of matters because it shows if it's a legitimate email or not. So I still don't know if it's real. The person who does this apparently for a living doesn't think it is. But he's saying that that Heathcliff, that's Lions Ground's name, Heathcliff, emailed him about getting $600 a month today to come back to YouTube. Do you want to help me? And then he'll delete all publications about Secure Team immediately. It seems like to me, it's not like Lions Ground went to him. It's like he went, and if this really did happen, which I don't know, I'm not gonna take either. I don't have any proof of either way. So what would seem to be to me, because he has done this to somebody else before, is that he goes to you to get you to stop talking about him and tries to pay you off. And I think he could even said that, like, he took his money. He said, yeah, it didn't come out of AdSense, because in AdSense, you can't take that as a payment. You have to take it from Patreon, and he knows it was from Patreon because it's the only way you can get money through PayPal, which is how Lions Ground got paid. So, it did come from the patrons. Sorry, guys. Yeah. This pissed me off because this is, somebody said, yep, of course, it's the end of the month Patreon tweet. So there's 48 likes, and you know what? Tyler's one of them. That's pretty brazen, don't you think? To like a tweet like that? To basically say, yeah, that is why I'm here. Because it's the end of the month, and I need my money, and I want my money. And then I said, you like that tweet? That's saying something. Here's him attacking Eric Thompson. He's ticked off about the Antarctica video, and he said, so he just says, like, he doesn't know anything. He'll continue working when he's ready, and when he's not dealing with personal and family issues. Okay, so you'll do it when you're ready then. Okay. Then, this is the initial tweet. New video coming out tonight featuring one of my favorite topics, the strangeness surrounding Antarctica. Stay tuned, my friends. January 24th. Why am I saying that? You'll find out. Here you go. So, dude, seriously, you're stupid as F. I ain't being nice anymore. La la la. F you, Tyler. F and lie to all of us over and over again, douche. Okay, so this is January 25th, by the way. Dude, what are you talking about? I have a new video being uploaded today, which is exactly what I said this morning. 3:44 p.m. and 2:44 p.m. That's morning for Tyler, where it's morning for me. We live in the same time zone. Okay, sure. Which is exactly what I said this morning. People are on different time zones, so sometimes tonight can mean tomorrow night instead of the night of the text. Calm down. No, see, dude, that's not how this works. You're in the United States, as am I. The very earliest it is ever in the world is basically like Hawaii, Alaska area. After that, it just goes to the next day. Or, subsequential, it goes this way, dude. You're nuts. Like, you think, I don't know what time zone he lives in. Because he lives in the same time zone as me, but he thinks that everybody else lives in the time zone prior to him. I don't freaking know. Then he says, that he was, Lions Ground was begging for money. And then this is where he says, like, the guy says, so you have the goal to divert money from all your Patreon supporters that you asked to donate money for the YouTube channel and the UFOs, more questionable behavior. And Tyler says, actually, no, any money I used to help someone came out of my own AdSense money earnings and had nothing to do with Patreon. So get your facts straight, as I just said. And I saw it, Lions Ground had that. You definitely can't divert your AdSense money. It goes into a bank account. I mean, you could. You want to get technical about it, you could do it. You could do a transfer from your bank account to your PayPal. I don't know how many people like to do that. It's really not something most people do, especially if you're getting Patreon money. You would just take it from there. So I really do believe it was Patreon money. And then he says he has the PayPal receipts. He just said PayPal. Okay. Oh, you know what? You know what's wrong here. I'm like going in a circle here. I'm going in circles, man. See if we got anything else before we end this. Okay, this is somebody who was just funny to me. So I said, so you'll be releasing this because it's documentary, remember? The documentary in 2020. For most, it's already 2020. Maybe you should have put that in your tweet or confession video. I don't know. That TRO, restraining order, take some time. Can't work without your computer. That's why you used your phone. Anybody else notice that he used his phone twice? Guess she'll upload something in about 3 weeks. What if he's not allowed to use his computer? Like, I'm just curious. Maybe he's not. So here's him lying again about, okay, he got 20 pizzas supposedly ordered to his room. And that him and his wife are staying at. Yeah, sure. Anyway, so the person says, maybe they just want to verify your room number. And it seems you just did that. You exposed yourself. Stay safe. He said, no, they never had my room number, just the hotel name. But then goes to say, because somebody says, and how TF would somebody find your room number? Like, how? I have no idea. I guess anything is possible on the internet. Nobody had my room number. Anything's possible on the internet. Did they have it or not? Because it seems like they did. Or did they? Did you even get pizzas ordered at this point? I don't even know. If you can tell me water's wet and I wouldn't believe you. Okay. So this is when things started to get like, where I started to notice there's this like weirdness going on with his tweets. So I guess he's saying just in general, I haven't abandoned you, just gearing up for a new move to a new house. You know how that is. I'm free today though, so it looks like I'll have a video done and up. Thanks for being patient with me as always. That was March 28th of 2019. So almost a year ago, he did a move. And then May 5th, he says, people have been wondering where I've been. Well, the past month has been hectic to say the least. 2 weeks ago, a close family member died suddenly, so it's been grieving and traveling and funerals, plural. I don't know how many funerals one person has. I've literally had no time. I'm fine though, and finally back to where I can work. And then in the like literally underneath of that tweet says, "Guess who this is? Good old days. New video coming. Promise." Like he seems so depressed, doesn't he? Okay. July 23rd, 2019. Security Team isn't over. This is just the before the comeback. So stay tuned, support each other in times of need, and take your insomnia meds. Insomnia meds. And he said simple right after that. Simple. Take your insomnia meds. Simple. What is an insomnia med? The only insomnia med that I'm aware of is when college kids need to stay up all night and do paperwork, and that's usually Adderall. You guys know of any others? Because I don't.
Caffeine pills.
Caffeine pills. That's what he's buying. Coffee. And then he says, those who flat out attack me for not posting as much lately maybe understand I've been through some terrible personal family stresses this past year, and I'm not going to post, and I'm, whatever, I've been through some terrible pain. I'm sorry, I was getting distracted. I'm not going to post knowing I wasn't in good headspace and dealing with that. I'm trying, guys, thanks. And that was literally the same day. Okay. And then August 20, he says, sad sigh from the angry, hateful, smug comments to the genuinely worried and confused viewers. Discussion currently building in the comments of my videos and various social media. Looks like I'm going to have to post a video specifically addressing my disappearance. He didn't do that at all. But then 2 days before that, he said, feeling happy today, finally, miss you guys so much. And then October 6th, this is like, he's just snarky. Somebody said, it bugs me that you actually, like, you respond to all the negative tweets. You don't respond to any of the positive ones from the real fans. Like this guy's saying, he's like, oh, I'm sorry if you tweeted something and I didn't respond. Your viewership means the world to me, and I thank you. Like, he's so full of it. All right, so this is still October 6th. Just a follow-up tweet to show I didn't dip on you again. Equipment being dusted off and set up as we speak. About to upset a lot of haters. He has something in his hand. Could be a microphone, maybe. I don't know. How many mics does this guy need? Or buys? So somebody said, set everything back up. Why was it taken down? Did you quit making videos or just move places? Sorry to pry, but I missed you and hope all is well. Personally, I said, for real, Lamau, how come no one is asking that? Too many gullible people in this world. And then somebody has, Dave Chappelle doing Tyrone, like the crack, he needs to crack. Because it's been more than a day, somebody wrote. It's been more than a day. story of his life, right? So somebody said, well, you have a video out tonight or not? Or tomorrow? He said, oh, it depends. I'm setting everything back up and I'm trying to decide what to talk about in this first video. I'll say within the next day it'll be posted. Okay, so he said it'll be posted, and then like October 10th, he still didn't post it. So this is just a normal thing everybody knows about by now. It's like says he's gonna do it, but he doesn't do it. And then October 10th, it says, first new video back and nearly done being edited. Should be up within the next few hours at most. That's October 10th, by the way. So excited to get back and reclaim what's ours, the #1 UFO research channel online. Online, really? Of all of them? Stay tuned, my friends. Setup complete. Say hi to Sophie, a dog. A dog, apparently. He has a dog. He has a cat. Did you see the cat in the other picture? He has a cat dog. So he moved. He moved October, he moved March, he's moved December. How many times does somebody move? Like, really? Guess the MIB are really after him. Okay, so this is October 31st. Just got back from filming an upcoming documentary. I'm really excited about it. New video up in a couple hours. You know, October 24th, working on this video, no time to talk. That gif right there, that's a guy punching a clock. Literally punching a clock. Clocking the clock. Tyler likes the clock things too. Humans. Then he's just, making excuses after this. Do not believe everything you hear. I've been set up recently in an attempt to ruin my reputation. I'll explain more in a coming video. This is Attack on Truth Seekers. No, it isn't. No, it's not. Oh my god. And right before that, November 5th, took a little extra time to work on this upcoming documentary, so no worries, promise new video will be up soon. Didn't happen. December 28th, I just want to get back to work. I'll let the lawyers handle the rest. This is when he had to take down that video where he was like, I've been set up, guys. Something, they said I beat my wife, and then I was taken to jail. I was beaten. I was interrogated. I was told to cease and desist my truth-seeking. And something bigger than me, something bigger than all of us. It's like, oh my god, Tyler, the men in black really came for him. The UFO, somebody came for him. The men in black uniforms in cop cars came for him. That's who came. The people, they were in black. I mean, they were. The cop cars were black too. So he said, I'm ready to talk about aliens, UFOs again. I know that's what you guys want too. That was December 28th. And then it says 6 days ago for me, but the screenshot's not, it's kind of old now. So putting the past behind me, ready to move forward. New equipment, new setup, new location. New location. You just see this side. Everybody looked at this photo and was like, let me analyze this. Because, everybody's getting so tired of it, they just started analyzing everything he's doing. For which I'll be working. Time to turn over a new leaf and take back over Insomnia for Life. And December 28th. Remember October 31st? November something? December 28th? So I'm really excited about this documentary I've been working on these past months, and we'll have a small teaser out very soon. Antarctica video, a teaser for a documentary he went all across the country to film when he had a suspended license.
And didn't bring a camera.
Where's his equipment? What's he so passionate about? This is his passion project. So somebody said, you live in a hotel now? He said, no, my wife and I are in a different part of the state looking for a new house. And somebody said, yes, move away from your drug dealers, Tyler. Cut bad ties. Where's your wife? Somebody wrote ex-wife. So he says he's in a different part of the state. So I don't know if he realizes that the arrest records that were online had his address on it, and then they updated it with the hotel that he's in. And there's an address on that with a zip code. So I was just curious, and I typed them both in. You know what they were? 4-minute drive away from each other. Different parts of the state. I guess 4 minutes is different parts, right? Same zip code. That's like me driving down my road and being like, guys, I'm in a different part of my state. No, I was like going into, like literally, there's a town next to me that has the same zip code. It's like me going to my next town over and be like, I'm in a different part of the state.
Unless he's just
technically, I'm not lying. And then he's saying there was no domestic abuse. My wife is right here with me. See her? See my wife? Did anybody see his wife in that 360 of the room? Probably not. Yeah.
I miss the security team.
Like I swear to God, he's Norman Bates. He's making her up in his head. There was no the best interviews. My wife is right here next to me. We're in a hotel because we're looking at a different part of the state, looking at houses. Yeah, sure, 4 minutes away.
Why can't he make a video?
Okay, but you know what though? He wrote this and the pizza thing and everything like that, and it was 6 days between those two. So they've been in a hotel for 6 days. I can tell you something. I'm a female. If you put me in a hotel room for 6 days, you're going to know I was there. Because there's going to be clothes and hairspray and makeup and stuff like that kind of around the room. Just presence, presence of an individual being there. Not just a couple of lighters, some change on a desk, a laptop with a microphone and an Xbox. It's going to look like you've been there for a couple of days. For 6 days at least. And then they have a son. So where the hell is he? That kid's not even around. So we're 6 days and a kid in a hotel room? The kid's running around in a circle. That's what most kids would be doing. And then where's the dog and the cats? I don't know. I think he got caught. What do you guys think? You think he's full of shit? Because I do. Okay, this is funny too. I'm all for conspiracy theories and loved your channel for years, but are we really supposed to believe that there's someone set you up just to get you in jail for a bit? Like, whole scene thing's off, and I'm not sure I can really take your channel seriously after all this. Sorry. He says, UFO researchers have been killed, my friend. Do you honestly think a few cops couldn't conjure up some false charges? Happens every day.
Those cops?
You have no idea what I've been through, but I assure you, all charges will be dropped once the real truth comes out. I'm sure something will be dropped once the real truth comes out. His subscriber count.
Or the soap when he goes back to jail.
Yeah. And here, and you can't see it very well, but somebody showed me this. It's 10 of it's. Nah, I don't think so. Let me see.
What about that
wait.
plus?
Oh,
whoa!
Look at that.
There you go. Look who learned how to use a computer today.
I's learning today. I's learning. So I mean, these date back to 2009. It looks like, but he just can't drive this mofo. I mean, he's got. Well, a seatbelt charge is nothing. Maybe it was something else and got dropped to a seatbelt. Something, suspension, something else. Going over the speed limit. Headlights. Seatbelt. Driving over the speed limit, driving over the speed limit, driving over the speed limit,
That's
driving over the speed limit.
Day?
No, this is only up till 2014. Can you imagine how many more there are? There's 10 here from just 2009 to 2014.
So Tyler's a bad driver.
Tyler shouldn't have a driver's license ever.
That's probably why he has a truck, so you just run
Somebody
stuff
should have
over.
been like, you know what? You don't get to have one. You're one of those people. You're a liability. And we all know Tyler's a great actor, right? Because here we go, exploretalent.com. And he does live in Portsmouth. I can't even say that. Ohio. He's 33. His hair is brown. His eyes are brown. About me, nothing. Well, it's the first time you were quiet about something, Tyler. It's hard to lie about yourself when you gotta get, like, talent scout stuff. So it says that he does, music or voiceover work.
Wow.
Yeah. But you guys can check this out, because I know about this website, because I'm an actress.
And that microphone that he had in that picture is definitely used for voiceovers and voice modulating, meaning you can make different voices from just your own voice with that mic.
Yeah.
That specific mic.
Yeah. And then, she turned from not his wife, or his wife to not his wife when he says, well, we're not technically married. I consider her, after nearly 17 years, my wife, and she considers me her husband. Let's not play semantics. If you think you know it all, then don't watch, because I assure you have no idea what's happened. So they're not even married, But then they were together for 16 years, too. One thing I say, it's never violent towards my wife of 16 years. Me and my wife plan on fighting that charge and getting it promptly thrown out. End of story. Love you guys. Here's the vehicle that was stolen maybe by a hooker that he bought for her. It says, we would like to thank Tyler Glockner of Portsmouth, Ohio for trusting us and to earn his business. Trusting you? You should worry about trusting him with your vehicles. He came in looking for a Jeep to surprise his wife with. I wonder if he just said that and he didn't really mean that.
And left with just that.
Like, but the thing is, and you know what everybody was looking at? The license plate has been consistent in all of the things. So it's the same Jeep. It's the same Jeep because two different people, even if you have the same Jeep, you will have two different license plates. Done here. Hopefully this recorded right. And I'm glad you guys watched. If you have anything to add, please leave it in the comments below. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel about the whole Tyler situation. Also, let me know any upcoming videos you would like to see from me. I know this one was extremely long, but I thank you for watching, and I thank you for enduring my ramblings and a lot of just, disoriented type of stuff, because this initially was supposed to be on my phone where all this was in folders, but we figured out my OBS on my laptop thanks to Ben here. And
well, I'll make better quality videos.
Yeah, better quality videos. So, let me know what you want to hear from about, me. If you want to do game streams, I'm really in love with what are those, like the horror games and stuff, like, what are they called technically?
Man and Medan.
No, what are they called, like the genre?
I mean, it's I guess you doing the quick time events and stuff like that.
Those are really fun for me. I like those. I'm really good at finding secret stuff. I'm an actual gamer. Like Ben can tell you, I can't control a game, but I can tell you exactly what to do in a game when we're playing it. So I'll definitely be a moderator, talking through the situations and stuff like that. So there'll be some live stream gameplays, and you'll probably see that on my channel. Also, like I said, you can subscribe to Ben. He is oh god, I forgot your channel name.
The Gen X reviews.
Gen X reviews, GNX reviews. You know what? I'll put a link in my description. Also put a link to
The Right Game.
Any information I have here. Also put a link to Lion's Ground and anybody else that I might have talked about today, including tweets and stuff like that if I can. But I thank you very much for watching and taking the time out and subscribing. Like, share, do whatever you got to do. I really would like to get up to 1,000 subs so that way I can actually stream from my phone. It's